Welcome back to the Girl Cave. It is a brand new year and I have a brand new series and a brand new challenge for both you and me. Along with Scylla, Donna, Michelle, Lauren, and Sarah, we're going to be working through the rainbow this year. Every single month, we're going to challenge ourselves to go through our paper, our scraps, our borders, our journaling cards, our color bins, our die-cut notebooks, and even our border strips. We're going to look at one color per month and create a layout based on that color. I'm hoping that this challenge allows us to both familiarize ourselves with our supplies and rediscover forgotten beauties. As I work my way through the rainbow, I'm going to start with white, which is such a beautiful color, but aside from using it as a background paper, I hardly incorporate it into my layouts. How often do you turn to your white section? For this month, I want to challenge all of you to create a whiteout. So let's gather all of our white supplies and create a beautiful layout. I knew that I wanted to scrap some Christmas pictures that I have. So the first thing that I did was go through my Christmas supplies and pick out every little thing that I wanted to use in white. Now, I may not use all of this, but it will give me a good direction as to where I want to go with my layouts. As I pulled all of my paper and my scraps, I took the time to organize them from light to dark. This is all of my white pattern paper. Now, since I don't have that many, I keep white and cream together. In the front, I have some vellum. I have an 8.5 by 11 sheet, which is more towards the cream yellow color, but I'm gonna keep it with my whites. And then I have some larger scraps that I'm not keeping with my scraps because they're so big. Like these are almost full sheets. Every month, as I work through a different color category, I will do the same thing and then place it back in, and it's a little bit more organized. And in the process, I look through each sheet of paper. I know exactly what I have. And as I was organizing my papers and my journaling cards and my scraps and even my borders, I found a few other items that I wanted to use specifically for a layout. So I took them out and I placed them in a 4x6 box. Now I might take all of this and I'm gonna put it in a project bag, and I'm going to start creating a page kit. I'm gonna write myself a little note to print out those two pictures, and that way I will have a page ready to be scrapped. Okay, so as I look through my paper, my scraps, my borders, my journaling cards, which for the journaling cards, I organized them last year and they're so much easier to work with. I'm gonna link that video below so that you can check it out if you would like. I go through my color bin, and as I'm going through all of these categories, I'm sorting them from light to dark. I'm purging it. If there's something that doesn't fit my style anymore, or maybe I don't need it, I'm gonna put them in a giveaway box. And at the end of the year, I will have a drawing for that box. I'm also going to set aside product that I find for specific layouts that I want to complete. So I'm seeing it right then and there. I'm gonna create a page kit for something else. And then I'm also making a note and a running list of things that I still need in that color, or that I want to add to that color. I really hope that you join us in this year-long challenge and work through your stash as well. Every week we will have a video for you to encourage you and keep you company as you work through your rainbow. Next week you will see Scylla's video. The third week we will have Donna. The fourth week of the month we're going to finish strong with videos from Michelle, Lauren, and Sarah. If you check the description box below, you will see that I've linked the YouTube channels to all of these lovely ladies. Please give them some love. Go subscribe to their channel, hit that like button, and play along with us throughout the year. You'll be glad you did. So let me pause the camera, clean up this area so that I can start on my layout. Okay, I've sort of cleared off my desk. Let's see. I have two of these pictures and they're the same, but I think I want to layer them because it gets lost there. And I have this beautiful snowflake paper and it's ripped there, but I'm gonna cover that. And this is by Reminisce. There's no year on this, and to be honest with you, I don't know if it came like this in the shape of a snowflake or if somebody cut it out and then gave it to me. Either way, I'm gonna cut it in half And I'm gonna start with that. And it's gonna be a fairly simple layout. I have a general idea of what I want to do. Like I want to place the snowflake and then the pictures and then decorate this side with more snowflakes. So we'll have to see. I'm gonna take it one step at a time. Let me build this first. And it's gonna be a white on white layout, which I've never done, but I'm hoping it turns out to be beautiful. I don't know if I want that one straight and this one at an angle, or if I want this one at an angle and this one straight. Maybe like that, because that's the way it fell. There we go. Let's go on like that. And then here, use the blue chalk very lightly so that the letters would stand out, and I'm gonna have to lift it so that I give it some separation from there so you can actually see it. So I'm gonna work on that. Let me get some pop-up dots. I'll do one here and one here. And talk about old school. Do you remember these? The little punch outs? I'm gonna use some of these. I have some beautiful holographic snowflakes and I'm gonna use some of those. Not all of them, but I'm gonna use that. And I wanna use this. So I need 3 strands because I'm going to hang 3 of my snowflakes, and I don't really know where. I guess I should put the snowflakes first. So I'm gonna use these. I want 3. And maybe if I put my title here, kind of like that. And then 1 snowflake, 2 snowflakes. I should probably lift this one up too. Let me see. So I'm gonna pretend that they are hanging from a string like that. So I will wrap that on the back. I have this one, kind of like ornaments. I'll do that. And then this one is gonna be higher, I think. I'm not sure yet. And I might have to pop this one up. So let me do that too. Just like so. I'm going to get my, oopsies, my fine line applicator. I'll do that right there. And look, I use I used that part because I needed a bigger piece of adhesive, so I thought that would work really well. I'm gonna put it right there, and then I'm gonna draw a line with my glue because this is glitter cardstock and it needs a little bit of adhesive that's just a little bit stronger. And I'm gonna start it right below, lift that right there, and then just touch it very gently so it is adhered to the cardstock. And then I'll go back and I'll wrap that to the back side. Okay, that's good. I know I want this here, so maybe right there. I needed the shortest one for this one and the longest one for this one. I'm gonna do this one first because I think I want it coming out from right here. I think. Maybe not. Okay. So put that down. and then do the adhesive. So I really hope that this challenge is something that you enjoy, because I know there's so many of us, especially in our group, Crafty Low Spend No Spend on Facebook, that are really looking to use up what they already have in this new year. And I think this challenge is going to be just perfect for all of us. We're going to encourage each other and show that we can use older product and newer product together, and it just looks so beautiful when we do. I want to encourage you to visit the YouTube channels of Scylla, Donna, Michelle, Lauren, and Sarah from Rediscover Your Stash. I'm going to link their channels below. So every week there's going to be a video for you showing you what you can do. We're also going to be including a grab 5 challenge. I decided my grab 5 challenge included, as far as product, sequins and stickers. So I am using stickers with these. Chalk, which I did right there. That's my oldie product. I decided that I was going to use my Cricut or a die cutter. So I'm going to take the fact that this is a big die cut. I'm going to use that as my grab 5 challenge. And my other pick 5 was stitching. So technically I'm not stitching here, but I am using thread. So I'm going to go with that. You don't have to follow the pick 5 challenge. You know, sometimes you get bored doing the same thing. So it's good to play around every once in a while. So that's what I'm doing. Now every girl's gonna have a different pick 5. Now what we've decided is that we're going to use our own pick 5. Maybe in a different month we will use somebody else's pick 5 challenge. Maybe I'll skip the whole pick 5 challenge completely. I'm going to let my photos and my layout dictate what I do. But sometimes I feel like I could use that extra challenge to get me out of my comfort zone. All right, so I'm gonna put this down right there. It says sparkle. I'm gonna include this right there. I just love these. These are really old, from punches. I don't have the punches anymore, but I remember that my friends and I, we would have different punches, and then we would just gift each other lots of little punches and have like swap. So we would just do that, and we'd have more punches and not have to purchase so many of them. And do you remember these 35mm canisters for the film? Yeah, I have a few of these. Okay, and now I'm also going to use, I had some of these foamies. I might have to use some adhesive with these as well. And I'm just gonna place them there. Again, I'm using extra adhesive because this is glittered cardstock and I don't want anything falling off my paper. And notice these big snowflakes, I have them straight because I'm pretending that they're hanging like ornaments, but these little ones, I'm gonna have them just coming any which way, kind of like snow flurries would. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. Now my layout does not require any journaling because it has everything there. It says St. Augustine Airport Pilots Association holiday party, and it even has the date, December 8th, 2021. So there's no need for me to do any journaling whatsoever. I'm going to put one of these up here. Oh, that is so cute. And I have two more, and I'm going to just use them all up. Why not? Why not? So I'll put one down here. And where should I put the last one? Here or here? Here or here? Here or here? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. That's where it's going. And this is my whiteout layout. Now I'm just going to turn around, place these down, and let me get some tape. I have some older washi that I use just for this. I'm gonna hold these down. So they don't get tangled up. Again, I want to thank you for joining me in this year-long challenge as we work our way through our own supplies and get reacquainted with what we have. Look at what we are needing to replenish in our supplies, and as we go through it, we're also organizing it. Now next week, Scylla has a video for you following along with her Pick 5 challenge and using white as her starting point. If you have a lot more supplies than I do, and it might take you more than one day to go through all of your white papers, don't fret, because every single week this month, we're going to be working in this color and encouraging you to work through your rainbow as well. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please give this video a like, and come back again next week. Bye.